Hey there, people, and welcome back to Who Wants to See Some Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. I know I do. So, we'll be doing... Whoa, hang on a second. I'm gonna get real close and in your face here. I'm just gonna turn the gain down on my mic a wee little bit. And there, now it's not, now my sound levels don't seem to be bleeding so much. Which is always good. I have letters? I didn't realize that... Oh. Apparently I'm not happy about my mail. Am I just mad that there's no post on Sundays? I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay. Power of the Empire, the Times. The power of the Empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium Caracal began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall. It is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. There. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Oh, I see. So that's how we're gonna leave that one. All right. What's this letter? Does this concern the other thing I did? Yes, it is. The grotesque murder of the former Captain Peter Carey, known in private as Black Peter. That's racist. Has been resolved. The evidence that Scotland Yard received from a trustworthy source was more than sufficient to conclude that the murder of Peter Carey was Pablo Coventreo, one of Carey's former harpooners. However, lawful justice could not be awarded. Coventreo was found dead. Ah, crap. There we go. Was found dead of natural causes, possibly from his remorse at committing such a terrible crime. Oh, that's it?
This is where I keep my post.
Yeah, lovely. Okay. So, what am I doing today?
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Watson, do you not watch anything? I mean, I understand that I understand that you saw me dying on the couch, but I didn't realize you didn't watch when the dog was there. Alright, am I able to have my fancy top hat again? Please? Oh, these hats are still locked? Okay, well, can I have the top hat? Huh? Yes, okay, perfect. Holmes is back on the case. Out of my way. Hey, Watson, what are we actually doing?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Watson, you're no help to anyone. Alright, I can run. I shouldn't have looked, but are you... Why are you always there? I don't get it. You'd better have something to do with the final case of this game or something, because... Why do I always have my telescope specifically right there? I don't understand. Okay, so what was I doing again? I probably should have watched, you know, the last episode I did. But I haven't. Oh, right, first person mode. No. Yes, no. How do I... No. I've already forgotten how to access my stuff. That's the button. Okay. That's not the button. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the room. Hey, Watson. I'm just gonna leave the room. And we're gonna go immediately to there, and hopefully it'll tell me what happened. Because I know I saw the start of this case, but, as per usual for me, I didn't, I've totally forgotten what I was gonna say. Right. No, that wasn't it. As per usual for me, I recorded the start of the next case at the end of my last episode. Which is counterproductive for me right now, but hey, we'll work through this. Oh, right, something about, murder, but they have no murder weapon whatsoever. Or suspect, so, hey, Sherlock Holmes like, oh, that's bloody interesting. And that's probably the worst accent I've ever done. Probably a cutscene, so I'm gonna shut up for a bit. Mostly. So how you doing? I mean, it's great fun, right? A beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder, the body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
We got any of those things?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
Indeed. Quite. Assuredly. Haphazardly. All that. Pip, pip, what? The crime weapon.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Ah, yes. Quite. Indeed. Witnesses? Huh?
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Seems kind of like a butler. I'm instantly gonna suspect the butler. Because that's what television has taught me to do. Any input, Watson?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Get a new partner. I mean, you helped me overcome some problems, and you put up with all my bullshit, but you're no help to me right now, Watson.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Alright, you're still on the team, Watson.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Not a bit. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, Monsieur Phillips? Probably not French at all. And that's probably insulting to the French.
Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
But before I ask any questions, hang on a second, I just gotta creep you up real quick. Yeah, there's lots for me to figure out about you. Is it something about your eyes this time and not your nose? Could be your nose. I'm gonna check the nose. Light wrinkles. Alright. It was something about your face. Something about your chin. You got a 5 o'clock shadow, bit of stubble. Fastidious. Starched something. Okay. Oh. Scissor cut. That's... Alright. Lives alone. Yeah, I mean, who would live with a man who, cuts his own hair with scissors? That's absurd, right? I'm right. Of course I'm right. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Shiny buttons. Shiny buttons. Manchester City. There's one more thing I can look at you, and it's something about a telegram, I think. There it is sticking out of your pocket. Gimme that. That's evidence, probably. Tell us what happened.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Any other visitors? Huh? Were there? Tell me what I need to know.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
Rodney.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Alright. Thanks for your help. I mean, I didn't get that special telegram out of your pocket, but I'm sure that's of no consequence.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Oh. I was expecting you to say, you know, like that first case, remember? That bad running gag? Mr. Holmes, policeman. Well, I remember policeman. I remember, and even Sherlock looks depressed about it. Anyway, where do I want to go?
Frigidarium.
I
The
kind of
steam
do
room's
want to go
on
to
the
the
other side,
Frigidarium.
Mr. Holmes.
Fine. We'll go to the Frigidarium another day. Exodus. I think I read that in a book once. Oh. Alright then. To the steam room.
The steam room.
Whoa, whoa, you're also forgetting the... A poditarium? The hell's an apoditarium? I'm sure I'm about to find out. Alright. Clothes, eh?
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
Indeed. Clothes, eh?
Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Quite. How about I... Oh, yeah, first-person mode. I have not played with this yet. What's all this, then? Towels. A murder most towel. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Assuredly. What's this, then? Ah. Fire. I get it. Champagne. Oh. Okay, then. What do I know?
Champagne for a special occasion.
Well, I mean, what could be more special than champagne, you know? Do I know everything I need to know? Are these handles important? That one's not. That one's not. Sherlock Vision! No. No. Alright. That's it for that, then. Although it's still white. So, can I glean...
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Alright. Wine label, melted ice. Cork.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Indeed. Quite. Uh-huh. Alright, so I got all that. So what do you know, Sherlock? Dialogue about the unopened champagne and morning telegram. Philip sent a telegram from the post office at 7:30 this morning. Which I guess I'm not going to talk to him about whatsoever because, you know, that's none of my business. Search the crime scene area and the area of the Stan Lane baths. Find the missing weapon that was used to kill Sir Rodney. Okay, alright then. What's this? Chronicle, don't care. And that's my new portrait of someone I creeped up. Alright, let's get out of that mode. Oh, gentlemen. How are you? I'm great, because I'm Sherlock Holmes, and look at my classy hat. Oh.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Yeah, Watson. Why are you bringing that up? You know, I'm glad that you guys weren't allowed to leave the room. You had to sit here and just, you know, stare at that. I know I'm supposed to examine the body, but how you doing, man?
Mr. Holmes?
Policeman? Oh, that feels so good. Okay. Sorry, I just couldn't let that go unresolved. Body, huh? No, we're gonna look at the blood first.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
And by that I mean Sherlock Vision! Oh.
This
All right.
key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Obtained blood key. Or at least that's what I'd like to think, right? Obtained blood key? Oh, bloody key. My mistake. I'm so sorry, I apologize. Dialogue. Sir Rodney. Okay, so I have to go back to Baker Street to do the blood sample thing. And that's going to be one of our first puzzles. Hooray! Alright, we got a dead body. What a face. Looks like you were stabbed in the eye with an ice pick. Case closed. Solved. Done. Who did it? I don't know. The butler,
There
of
was
course.
only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Alright, what do we know about this? I see. A somewhat low-res hand that apparently has dirt under the fingernail.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Yes, you take a sample.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Good. Oh, someone ain't wearing their ring.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Oh. So that's it about that. Does he shave his pits? Is that do people do that? Do I know everything I need to know?
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
That's a pretty quick reaction time for old-timey police, I think. I guess. So look at the face.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Alright then. So that's it. We're done. Whole
I
case,
think we
we're
have
done.
found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Policeman.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry. Or he is an artist. Or a ghost. Or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Of course I do. I also really like the theory that it's a ghost. Ghost theory is the best theory. At least in my practice, it is. Hello there, brazier.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme.
Like, extreme with just an X, because I don't think you're close enough to the 90s for that.
I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
How about Watson's hand?
It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
So we're not using Watson's hand. How about Mr. Garrow's hand? How about the blood on Mr. Garrow's towel? How about we just take Mr. Garrow's towel, you know what I'm saying?
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Alright, Mr. Garrow, what do you have to say for
It's
yourself?
horrible. So Rodney is dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
No, I think this is the perfect place to talk about it.
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
With an eye missing. Yeah, nuts. I do that all the time.
I don't want to stay here. Let us out, please.
No, you gotta sweat it out, man.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk. If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed properly first.
Fine. Are you gonna be not a prude, Mr. Blinkhorn?
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
You know what's horrible? That bald spot on the back of your head? You want a classy top hat like mine? I think we'll work something out. Work out a deal. Just confess already.
I can't understand what happened. Am I allowed to leave?
I suppose.
Mr. Holmes?
Policeman, escort these men out. I have things to attend to. I think.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
A little bit. Oi. Mr. Phillips. What's up with all the champagne, huh? Why is no one drinking it? I really want to know. This is like biggest thing on my mind. But instead, I'm going to ask you about keys first, because that's just higher on my list of priorities, apparently.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
But what about that morning telegram, huh? Huh? Answer the question, punk.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
Indeed. Quite. Well, you know what? Grease my palm a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Otherwise, who brought the champagne?
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Everything is important. I'm Sherlock freaking Holmes. Right, Watson?
We don't have many leads here.
You're damn right we don't. Okay,
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
not really. So I'm gonna take off, and by that I mean, can I go to the Frigidarium now? Oh, hello, Frigidarium. How I have missed you. I don't even know what you are. But we're gonna find out. Whoa. Oh, hey, okay, cutscene. Alright. I'm fine with that, I guess. Let's do it. Any day now. Come on. Oh, hold on to my hat.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the Frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Oh, Watson, don't make this into more than it is. Hey, look, fallen blocks. Yes, indeed. Quite.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a few metric tons of rock. What, yeah, anyway. Had fun with Frigidarium, didn't we, Watson?
Have you found something interesting?
Near death. It's kind of interesting. In that near death kind of way. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna...
These baths are becoming sinister.
Aren't
Any
they?
progress, Mr. Holmes?
No, I'm done with this case. I'm going home. That is not home. I need the Exodus, please. Thank you. I'm going home. I'm gonna look at some blood slides, apparently. Which would be... God, why are these taxis so awkward with people in them? Anyway, what I was saying... Blood slides would be an interesting alternative to mudslides, wouldn't they? Although, they would be disgusting and terrifying alternatives, but alternatives nonetheless. Alright. Load my house. Please load. There we go. Alright, Watson. What do you know?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, you should sit there and read a book and not help whatsoever. And I am going to... Holy crap. Alright. I'm gonna do all that in that list. Alright, dirt sample. Tell me your secrets. Focus up. Nope. Wait. There. There. That's clear enough. Huh. This looks like dirt.
White clay particles.
That's what I meant. White clay particles.
Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Indeed, yeah.
Selenite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to.
Oh boy. Alright, so white clay is in a purple area. So, right there. The only one on the map,
The
actually.
sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Alright, well, let me look at the blood, I guess. Blood sample.
Let us analyze this blood sample.
Yeah, that sure is blood. Alright.
This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
Oh, okay. Well,
I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide.
alright then. I'm gonna guess this is a pipette, or, as normal people call it, an eyedropper. Alright, and... okay, right over here then. No, don't get twitchy on me. No, do not get twitchy on me, game. Do I need more peroxide? No. There we go.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
Bastards! What does that mean? Oh.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Alright then. So what did I learn, Mr. Holmes? What did I learn? Dick Diddley, apparently. Awesome. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go somewhere else, right?
On the sofa for the third time today.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
don't be
Watson's gonna
surprised
sit
if
on you.
Watson
It's gonna be
sits on you
terrible for
again.
everyone involved. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I guess I leave. Oh. So I learned nothing from all that? Good, I guess. It's not good. But, alright, so I'll go to the only other place I can go then. We'll go back to the baths. And hopefully everyone is redressed, is in a much better mood. And... oh, hey, Watson. Yeah, hopefully they're redressed, because they were all whiny and untalkative when they were half naked in towels. I don't know why. I mean, we're all guys here. Just having a nice time. Right? Right. Anyway. Okay. Moving on. Alright, everyone dressed, everyone happy.
Any progress, Mr. O?
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
Well, you know what? I guess you're not wrong on that count. Alright, fellas, you dressed in... Why are you not dressed yet?
Do we have to...
I feel ill.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't
All
we
right.
speak about it somewhere else?
Do I need to find... Oh, okay. Let's, alright, let's steam it up then.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Oh. Lovely. Sherlock vision! What do I know? Alright then. That's informative, I guess. So I need something to get that chunk of stuff out. Glasses. I didn't realize there were glasses right here.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Yes, indeed.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Awesome, I guess. Okay, so I am going to wrap this one up here, so you know what to do. Oh, hang on, yeah, let's just get right in Sherlock's face here. There we go. So we'll wrap this one up here. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, you know what, just today, don't like it. And comments, all that good stuff. And I will catch up with you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.